situated. A lot of shootings over the weekend, and apparently now this shooting that happened. We'll get some details. Last night, out at a party, crime scene's active this morning. I believe the shooter's still on the loose. I'm gonna have to pull up all the information. There was quite a few shootings this weekend. Quite a few shootings. For 1 second, let me just fix this here. Los Angeles, it's in the title. Hold on 1 second. Good morning guys. Good morning.
It's on for a gunman after a deadly shooting in downtown LA. We know 2 people were killed, several others were injured.
KCON News reporter Tina Patel joins us live at the scene at East 14th and Paloma Street. And Tina, people were just hanging out at this party, having a good time, and then this shooting happened.
And police are trying to figure out exactly how this was all connected to a party that they knew happened earlier in the evening. Let me step out of the way, and you can see that there is still a crime scene here. Now, because it is still early in the investigation, police have not determined exactly what led up to the shooting. They do not have anyone in.
Somebody stepped on somebody's sneaker. You disrespected my girl. You spilled a drink. You took my Pokemon cards, something.
Custody yet. They're trying to track down exactly what happened. If you look down the street, there is a white tent there. Man. That is where the body of one of these shooting victims is. We're told another shooting victim died at the hospital, and 6 others are being treated, at least one in critical condition undergoing surgery. Police say there was some sort of party taking place earlier in the night. Officers who were patrolling the area around 11 p.m. saw someone with a gun enter the party, so they went in, arrested that person for having a firearm, and shut down the gathering. A couple hours later, around 1 a.m. is when they got a call about shots being fired, and then they found these 8 victims. They are now trying to determine if it was the same group of people who were involved both with the party and the shooting. That's what they are trying to figure out.
They did disperse a crowd. It could be that some remained at scene and then the incident occurred, but we don't have that information as of yet. We don't know at this time what triggered this incident. Nevertheless, we're going to do everything possible, to make sure that this is a thorough investigation.
Now, there were some flyers for an after party for the Hard Summer Festival taking place about 2 blocks from here. Police are trying to figure out if that party might have had any connection to this shooting. They're also talking to people who were here, loved ones of people who were here, trying to piece that all together. They're asking anyone who might have seen something or heard something to let them know so they can figure out who is responsible, because as we said, right now, no one has been taken into custody. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, Tina, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you for...
Okay, that was some, let me get some more. Good morning, everybody, getting settled in. 8 people shot at some type of house party, South Los Angeles. You're looking at the live scene there, but we're looking at the news clips as well.
House party near USC ends with a man shot. It happened around 1:45 this morning on Budlong Avenue. The victim was taken to the hospital. He later told police that the suspect walked up to him and then fired shots. No word tonight on a suspect or a motive, but from the video, it appears someone was detained. One person is hurt after a car crashed into an apartment complex near
It's the same story.
News, 2 people are dead and 6 others injured in a shooting in downtown LA.
It happened following an unofficial after-party for the Hard Summer Music Festival. KTLA5's Aaron Myers live at the scene in downtown LA with the latest details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to you both. We know that police went to this party. They shut it down, and then a couple hours later, shots rang out. As you said, 8 people were shot, 2 of them killed. Wow. You can see the scene here is active. Officers there in the distance, also a canopy. Now, they do have a large area blocked off near East 14th Place and Griffith for this investigation, and it was a very chaotic scene earlier. Take a look.
Look at that.
Video shows people running down the street. Police trying to put up crime scene tape as many flee the area. 2 people also seen down on the ground, 1 in the middle of the street not moving. Police say around 11 p.m. they saw a possible armed individual go into a party. Officers did shut down that party and say 1 person was detained for possession of a firearm. About 2 hours later, they came back to the same area for a shots fired radio call. And an infight does show an after party happening in the area last night on the 1200 block of Paloma Street. It appears to be an unofficial after party for the Hard Summer Music Festival that happened this weekend. At this time, we can't confirm the party was related to the shooting, but there was a large crowd blocking the roadway near there. Multiple ambulances arrived at the scene, the injured on stretchers. Police were also seen helping 1 woman who appeared to be bleeding on the back of her leg. At one point, police formed a skirmish line, also marking the area for evidence where it looks like bullet casings were found. Now detectives are handling the investigation. The LAPD telling us what that investigation would entail.
Still need to canvass the area,
Good
speak
morning,
to
Mel, slightly smiling
witnesses,
face.
try to
People have
locate
lost
any
their
additional
minds.
evidence of what exactly occurred. We don't know at this time what triggered this incident. Nevertheless, we're going to do everything possible, to make sure that this is a thorough investigation.
And at California Hospital, a large crowd was spotted outside. It's believed some of the injured were taken there, some by ambulance, some self-transported. Once again, police say 8 were shot, a man died at the scene, and a woman at the hospital. Of the injured, at least 1 person was critical and undergoing surgery. Now back here live, as for a suspect or suspects information, that hasn't been released at this time. Anyone, though, who knows anything or who was here last night is encouraged to contact the LAPD. Reporting live here in downtown, I'm Aaron Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Wow. I'm echoing. All right. There we go. Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, nasty shooting. 8 shot, apparently. 2 people dead. The scene is still live. I guess there's a body or something where the canopy's at. Quite a few shootings this weekend. Mamma mia. Can't really go to parties, man. You can't be going to no house party anymore. They're going to have to do virtual parties. Webcam, Zoom. You'll tap in virtually. And then especially late at night, man. And then who knows? You mix alcohol, maybe drugs. Let me see if I can find an article too. Downtown Los Angeles. Yeah. 2 dead, 6 wounded in mass shooting downtown LA after music festival. Wow.
We have breaking news. 2 people are dead and 6 others injured in a shooting in downtown LA.
It happened following an unofficial after-party for the Hard Summer Music Festival. KTLA5's Aaron Myers live at the scene in downtown LA with the latest details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to you both. We know that police went to this party. They shut it down, and then a couple hours later, shots rang out. As you said, 8 people were shot, 2 of them killed. You can see the scene here is active. Officers there in the distance, also a canopy. Now, they do have a large area blocked off near East 14th Place and Griffith for this investigation, and it was a very chaotic scene earlier. Take a look. Video shows people running down the street. Police trying to put up crime scene tape as many flee the area. 2 people also seen down on the ground, one in the middle of the street not moving. Police say around 11 p.m. they saw a possible armed individual go into a party. Officers did shut down that party and say one person was detained for possession of a firearm. About 2 hours later, they came back to the same area for a shots fired radio call. And an infight does show an after party happening in the area last night on the 1200 block of Paloma Street. It appears to be an unofficial after party for the Hard Summer Music Festival that happened this weekend. At this time, we can't confirm the party was related to the shooting, but there was a large crowd blocking the roadway near there. Multiple ambulances arrived at the scene, the injured on stretchers. Police were also seen helping one woman who appeared to be bleeding on the back of her leg. At one point, police formed a skirmish line, also marking the area for evidence where it looks like bullet casings were found. Now detectives are handling the investigation. The LAPD telling us what that investigation would entail.
Still need to canvass the area, speak to witnesses, try to locate any additional evidence of what exactly occurred. We don't know at this time what triggered this incident. Nevertheless, we're going to do everything possible, to make sure that this is a thorough investigation.
And at California Hospital, a large crowd was spotted outside. It's believed some of the injured were taken there, some by ambulance, some...
What a mess. What a mess. Excuse me. Good morning. Wow. Let's see, they have scenes from last night out there. Let's see what it looked like. But that was early this morning.
When we are citizens, we need to report it, baby. We need to,
What the?
What's going on here? What's happening? What is happening right here? I didn't know. That's will very near accidents or something like that, but I think, I don't know what is that happen right here. Officers on the here, officers right here, everywhere. I think it's maybe about some accidents. Could it be pretty kill? We'll try to go to more near.
Excuse me. I'm sneezing this morning.
What's happened, baby? What's happened, baby? What's happened, baby? Right here, baby.
Oh shit, streetwalker or something. Baby, hi,
oh
baby.
Oh my God.
Honey, you want something, baby?
There's a lot of officers right here.
Brown Sugar, thank you so much for the membership gifts. Good morning, thank you.
I don't know what happened.
Rise and shine to a shooting.
I think it need to be these black cars right there. Maybe it's accidents. Yeah, it's fucking big accidents. Fucking big accidents. Oh my gosh. So 2 cars right here. Are you do this, sirs? Can do you repeat because I'm a report for Citizens Hub, and you can do again if you want because I don't try. I just try to report for all community. If you try bulgar me, that is harassment. That is disrespectful from you sides. Okay?
What?
Don't
What's
be
she say if you try to?
I just try to do my work for my community.
Damn.
Okay, do you hear us, our community, what the officer is doing? I want to see who is the one to do it, that shit. I think it's that guy's right there. I don't mind. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, this lady's all out there. Wow.
It's fucking big accidents. The two officers try to bulgar me, like doing like or something like that.
Did she come from the party? Was she at the
Look
party?
at this, a fucking kill, boys. Okay, do it again. Do it. Officer, do it. Why you don't do it? Huh? You like to bulgar people? Motherfucker.
Yo, what did I just stumble on about? What the hell is this?
They try to be respectful, but they're respectfully. What the fuck? They try to be quiet on this accident, but look at this. Oh, I was some be pay attention for.
So, good morning, everybody. The story is 2 people were shot and killed. 8 people shot, 2 were killed.
206
Los Angeles.
connecting now on my live. Thank you for your connections.
Stun. What's her name?
This is always just we report for community citizens. Damn.
Wow. GTA, man. Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
Wow, that was something else. I think she had really long nails, too. So, yeah, they were live. I might check TikTok to see if anybody's live right now. This guy was just live, kind of showing the scene. The canopy, there was a body there. And this happened at an after party, they're saying, for the Hard Summer Music Festival in downtown Los Angeles early Monday morning. And about 11 p.m. Sunday, a big party was shut down. So they came and shut the place down at first. It was in the 1100 block of the 14th place after officers saw a person possibly armed with a gun go inside the location. That person was arrested at the scene, she said. The party had been promoted on social media as an after party for the Hard Summer Music Festival, a house and techno music festival taking over the weekend. Oh wow, it was a lot of people there. Almost looked like a block party or something. A lot of people there. Holy moly. But at 1 a.m. Monday, officers were dispatched back to the area after reports of gunfire and 8 people shot. 1 man was declared dead on the scene. 7 others were taken to the hospital where a woman succumbed to her injuries. And it says no arrests have been made and an investigation into the shooting is ongoing. No snitching, man. No snitching rules. Ain't no snitching. Wow. And let me just show you real quick while we're waiting to see if anything else develops. A lot of warm heart. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you. I feel you haven't seen me. No, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good. Where you been? There's a couple of shootings this weekend. As well. Oh, let's take a look at this clip for a little recap.
We are following some breaking news at this hour. That breaking news happening out of Los Angeles, California. And this is a live look right here at downtown LA as 2 people have been killed, 6 others hurt in a Los Angeles, California shooting. Right now, LA police are currently investigating this after gunfire erupted at a street party in downtown Los Angeles overnight. That is according to officials. And that is where we find Fox 11 LA's Mario Ramirez with the very latest. And Mario, I know that this is breaking news, details still coming out, but what can you tell us so far?
Hi, Stephanie. We have an active homicide investigation by the LAPD. And as you mentioned, this is just getting started, this investigation. When we initially got to the scene a few hours ago, LAPD investigators told us they were still working on a full count of victims involved. But as you mentioned, 2 dead and 6 injured here following that gunfire. And you can see the activity here down the street where we can see the body still remains covered by a white tarp there. And you can also see evidence markers, a sea of those markers in the street where the shooting happened, likely where bullet casings were found following that violence erupting here shortly after 1 a.m. Again, this is at a warehouse party, or at least just outside near Paloma Street and 14th Place. LAPD officers responding to shots fired, and what they found was a chaotic scene. Multiple people suffering from gunshot wounds, several trails of blood. A skirmish line was actually established to help secure the area as investigators began canvassing for evidence and talking to witnesses. Now, one man around 30 years old was pronounced dead here at the scene, and we've learned a 52-year-old woman drove herself to a hospital where she later died. 2 other men transported in critical condition and 4 others unstable. So that makes a total of 8 people struck by gunfire, 2 dying from their injuries. LAPD investigators say officers who were patrolling the area observed an armed suspect running into that warehouse around 11 p.m. They say the party was shut down. That suspect was arrested, but as people were still gathered here in the street, gunfire erupted, striking several people. We spoke to a few family members out here who were very concerned that their loved ones could be among the victims. And unfortunately, one man we were speaking to did learn that his 29-year-old son was shot and killed here. The motive behind the shooting remains unclear. The LAPD says they're investigating this as possibly gang-related. There's been no suspect or vehicle description, and they're working on gathering that information. But again, a shooting here near a downtown LA warehouse party that left 2 dead and 6 others in the hospital right now. That's the latest downtown. I'm Mario Ramirez. Stephanie, we'll send it back to you.
And Mario, you did say that the suspect is in custody right now. Police still working to gather a motive. Have they released any update as to when they might be speaking once again to the media? I know that this is still a very active scene as we see detectives right there still behind you combing through evidence. But when might we expect another update from police?
Yeah, we are getting updates as the morning goes along. There is a public information officer here on the scene, which they are providing updates. But this is where it becomes confusing, because I did mention a suspect was taken into custody. That was the initial response from police at 11 p.m. Right. An armed man ran into the warehouse party, taken into custody, and the party was shut down. Now, after that happened, 2 hours later, that's when gunfire erupted. So there still hasn't been anyone taken into custody from that gunfire, that incident. And witnesses out here we were talking to said it appeared that the gunshots may have come from a vehicle. That information is yet to be confirmed by LAPD, but once they get a vehicle and suspect description, of course, we'll have that information and be able to pass it along.
All right, a lot of moving parts. The suspect in that shooting yet to be in custody. Mario, we appreciate that.
Crazy. This guy's out there live on TikTok.
Al pavo lo conozco, creo. Es el chaparrino.
Well, just talking Spanish, but out there live. Let's see what else. Wow, what a crazy scene, man. Oh yeah, there was some other shootings too. There was one here. This was Chicago, and then this was where was this at? Another one, Chicago. There was a Georgia one too. People were shot. They arrested the guy. I think he got arrested. The Georgia mass shooting.
They are investigating 2 shootings, including one at a house party, leaving 7 people shot, among them a 4-year-old boy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Bang.
And I'm Tamon Bradley. Thanks for joining.
4-year-old boy. Wow. This is pretty crazy. This view, let me just show you this real quick. You can see a little bit more of the crime scene.
Guys, the body.
Wow.
Okay, let's go. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. Probably my recording was probably like a little bit like shaky. Oh, that's Abby. I don't have no more. Okay, let's see what's the.
Okay. I gotta watch that. Holy moly. Wow. Well, that's the scene. That's what's going on. Oh, let me pull up. Let me see one other person out there. This is pretty much the aftermath where now there's 2 dead. Let me see what this guy has. He has another. There's media out there too. You see the cameras and stuff.
Vamos a ver.
Cameras set up out there.
Para que no digan, campeones. Ahí andamos a todo lo que da. ¿Sí le das para allá? ¿Hasta dónde? ¿O hasta para este lado?
Te voy a chequear, voy a cargar el teléfono también.
Ok. Sale pues, te cuidas.
Te quedas aquí.
Let's see what you guys are saying. I have a video I'm going to drop on the second channel a little later that I'm working on. I'm also going to see maybe we do a Tennessee update. Thank you. Who was that? Somebody. Oh, on Facebook. Ruby, thank you so much for the stars. Good morning, Mel. See, it was another rough night. Yeah. Yeah, the evidence markers. Yeah, that's what I was noticing. That was crazy. All the shell casings, I guess. Suspect still in the loose. Let's see what ABC has.
Teens ransacking an L.A. convenience store. They took over a Chevron station in Lincoln Heights last week. You can see the teens grabbing boxes of candy, many chips as they could carry, even cases of beer. The store owner says they probably got away with about $1,200 worth of goods.
They said there was nothing they can do about it. They said it's considered shoplifting, and shoplifting isn't something they can really go after. When it's a gang of them at 24, 25 people, it's like an organized crime type of situation, you know? Like, those 25 kids could easily overpower my cashier. And
the cashier was not hurt. The store owner is now hoping the thieves will be held accountable before they commit any more crimes.
They just ransacked the stores.
Is going for a 9-year-old boy hit and killed in Koreatown. He and his older brother were riding an e-scooter on Friday when they were struck by an RV driver.
Wow. Yeah, we still have, currently we still have, how many manhunts? I guess maybe 3, but there's a guy that shot up the bar in Montana. at the Owl Bar, shot and killed 4 people. They say he has PTSD. Supposedly, he's a veteran, Michael Brown. And so he's still on the loose, hasn't been caught. They say he probably knew the patrons that he shot in the bar. And then there's the Tennessee guy, which I think today I might do an update on it. There's been accomplices that were arrested. This guy shot and killed 4 family members. Shot and killed 4 and is on the run.
The Tennessee
And
man
now,
accused
and now
of
they're saying he's a part of some gang or something. He shot and killed 4 people, but spared the baby. So I think
killing 4 family members, leaving only a baby alive, is on the run this morning. A $17,000 reward is out for information to find Austin Drummond. 2
Austin Drummond.
men have been arrested for allegedly helping Drummond and have charged them with accessory to first-degree murder. Former Assistant FBI Director Chris Schwecker joins me now. Chris, good morning to you. Great to see you. We are dealing with quadruple homicide in Tennessee, and the suspect is armed and dangerous and has been on the run for some time now. And I can imagine the arrest of these 2 people who had an interaction with him after the fact is going to be huge in helping investigators find his whereabouts.
Yeah, I think so. When you have accomplices, that always increases your chances, of finding a fugitive like this. That gives you a lot of leads to work with. You can flip them. You can find out what they know. They have.
So yeah, this is like an interesting story. We'll keep an eye on this. This guy, Austin Drummond, Tennessee. 4 counts of murder, 1 count of kidnapping, supposedly part of a gang. And then you have Travis Decker. Yeah, Travis Decker, he killed 3 of his daughters, and he's still on the loose. Supposedly another case of PTSD, supposedly. And he killed his daughters. He picked them up on a visitation thing and took them to the woods and killed them and took off. And he's still gone. He's been gone for, how long has it been now? A month, 2 months? So there's a couple of people that have taken off and still haven't been found. Massive manhunt. Let's see. Live ATM robbery. What the? Oh, that was earlier, I guess. Got off. All right, I guess that's it, guys. I just want to do a little morning check-in. Cover the shooting that they were talking about this morning. See what the vibe is for today. We'll see. School starting back. Oh my gosh. Got 1 week left. At least here in Florida, 1 more week left. No school. So got to start getting the school supplies. I already placed my order yesterday. School supplies, getting ready for school, get back to the normal sleeping schedule. Those 14 shot in Indiana? Oh, wow. There's something in the weed. It could be, man, because these people are not smoking regular weed anymore. I don't know what these kids are smoking. I can't smoke that shit. I don't know what they're smoking now, man. It's laced with stuff, gasoline, embalming oil, spice. I don't know what's in the weed, what's in the water. It's like, it's crazy. These kids, it's not just a party anymore. People getting shot at the family barbecues and all kinds of stuff. You tweeted me a story? Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, by the way, I fixed on my website, I fixed the tip submission area. It was down for I don't know, I think like a month or something. And I actually found it very helpful sometimes when people would go into the website and submitting information. So that's actually fixed on the website. Oh, it's backwards here. Submit a tip. I fixed that whole area. You can actually, if you want to drop a story, it should actually be working now. Should be working now. Submit a tip. Let me see. There's a lot of stuff going on, like political stuff. I haven't really talked about it, but there's political stuff going on. I might even do a video on the Ghislaine Maxwell for the second channel, the YouTube channel. They put her in a cozy, low security facility, I think in Texas. She's living it up. I don't know what. She must know something. She's in a nice, cushy, low security, getting the works. And the inmates are pissed off at her. Inmates at Ghislaine Maxwell's new prison are disgusted. She got transferred to the minimum security club fed lockup. She got a tablet. They get spa massages, foot massages, jacuzzi, kosher meals, home cooked meals. Look at that. They're over there working out and stretching. They're smiling. Look at that. She's living it up. That's Epstein's side piece. I was joking about the amenities. I don't know what it has, but supposedly it's supposed to be a pretty nice place. Low security. Damn, look at that. That shit looks like a paradise, like an oasis. What the? Look at that shit. The gardens. Today we're taking you through the gardens. Luxurious 50-acre property. They got yoga in that bitch. Yoga, Pilates. Look at that. That's the protective fences. You can just hop over it. Federal prison camp. It's like, yeah, summer camp. This is summer camp. So yeah, that's kind of another news. And I think, hold on, Amy tagged me. 4 Western New Yorkers found dead in West Virginia. Oh, let's check that out real quick. What's going on there? Found dead in West Virginia after crash. I haven't even heard of
Thanks
this.
for being with us tonight. I'm Rob Petrie. 4 Western New Yorkers were found dead last night in West Virginia after police say their car was found in a steep embankment. The news came almost 48 hours after concerned family members reported them missing. Our Dylan Morello joins us here live in studio tonight with the latest. Dylan.
Yeah, Rob, Dr. Kishore Devan of Williamsville was a respected medical professional from Kaleida Health. He, along with his wife, Asha, and family members, Shailesh and Geeta Devan, were the ones who passed away in that crash. All 4 of them were friends, say a key part of the Hindu Cultural Society of Western New York.
The last 3 days have been, tormenting and trying to get any information possible.
The Marshall County Sheriff's Office tells us they received a call from a family member of the 4 victims on Friday, saying they left Buffalo, traveling to West Virginia, and that they hadn't heard from them in a few days.
Shocking and unbelievable, but also at the same time, we looked at all other options which were looking much better and rosier.
Meant to stop in Pittsburgh along the way, the Devan family were scheduled to spend the night at a lodge on July 29th. Lodge managers told police no one checked in. Authorities began looking for the family using phone pings and credit card records.
We were worked together for so long, we have 45-year relation with him, and he's a family friend, so we miss him so much.
Nothing turned up until a group of people were driving on Big Wheeling Creek Road, 20 miles from the PA border, and saw a damaged sign and vehicle parts scattered on the road. Deputies arrived on scene at 9:30 p.m. Saturday, locating the vehicle in a steep embankment with the family deceased inside.
Wow.
Close friends of the family tell us they were an instrumental part of the Hindu community in the area.
And they've been here for, 50 years maybe, and they've established almost all Indian institutions in the society. India.
So what happened? They just drove off the curb? 4 people reported missing. And the vehicle was found after a vehicle crash. Yeah, victims identified. Nice little family there. Off a steep embankment. So maybe I wonder if I guess they just died instantly, I guess, after going off of the embankment. Wow. I wonder if it was like dark too. It was dark, windy roads or something you couldn't see. All right, guys. Well, yeah, I'm gonna head out for now. Hope you guys have a great morning. Be safe. a lot of crazies out there. I think later I'm gonna try to drop something on the Clips channel. iCkEdMeL Clips. I'm gonna try to drop something on the Clips channel. And the main YouTube page, iCkEdMeL, I'm gonna keep it open in case something pops off, something big pops off. And of course I'll be multi-streaming everywhere, whatever happens. But yeah, things to keep a lookout, like I said, is the Tennessee Manhunt, the guy that killed 4 people. The Montana Manhunt, the guy that killed 4 people, you know, in the bar. And I don't know, Travis Decker, some people think the guy's dead, man. I don't know. He's been at it for a while. Makes me almost think of Brian Laundrie. I mean, it was this massive search, and he was right there dead the whole time. And the animals had started to pick at him. Oh, check this out real quick. Oh, well. Oh, this looks... I think we saw this video already, but this looks kind of interesting. Oh, that's AXN News. Shout out to AXN. His clip was being used. AXN News. Layla said he was out there last night, AXN. Oh. This from the LA shooting, the main topic. Chaos.
And this is video that shows just how chaotic it was outside as people tried to run away from the scene. We spoke to with LAPD, and they tell us that around 11 o'clock.
Even the cops running.
Last night, LAPD officers were patrolling the area and spotted someone going into what they believe.
You know, they say nothing good happens after, what they say, 12? Oh, shit. I thought... Who said that? Bacon. That doesn't say AXN. It says ANG. Oh, okay. I thought that said A. I just glanced at it because AXN's looks similar. But you're right. It's ANG News. Holy moly. Well, shout out to ANG. ANG News. Okay. But he was out there, though. AXN was out there last night. Oh, you were watching Dragonfly? I said I was watching AXN when they were streaming last night. The Timo AXN was out there, too, I guess. Unless imagine the news network spelled it wrong. Who's ANG News? I don't think they would have got that wrong. Let's see. ANG News. Oh, there is a channel, ANG News. So. Yeah, there's an ANG channel. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go get some coffee, man. I haven't even had my morning coffee yet. I'm going to have some coffee, go for a little walk. I need to get active again. India has much worse traffic and car accidents. Oh, yeah? Let's see what I guess that's it. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna try to adjust my sleeping if I can. I don't know my sleeping schedule this week and Maddie's to try to adjust for the school starting. If not, we'll just thug it out when next Monday comes. All right, but I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Bye. Bloop 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 bloop.